Larry Butler sat on his porch, the late afternoon sun casting a warm glow over his backyard. His faithful companion, Tess, a 14-year-old golden retriever, lay sprawled at his feet, her tail thumping lazily against the wooden planks. They had been through so much together. Tess was not just a pet but a cherished member of the family. But today was different. As Larry watched her, he noticed a spark of youthful energy in her eyes, a glimmer that reminded him of her younger days. He chuckled softly, remembering how she would leap through the air to catch a frisbee, her golden fur glistening in the sun. Suddenly, Tess perked up, her ears twitching at the sound of something rustling nearby. She stood up, tail wagging, and trotted toward the edge of the yard where a manhole covered with leaves lay hidden from view. Larry's heart swelled with affection as he watched her approach, expecting her to sniff around, maybe find a treat he had hidden earlier. But then, in a heartbeat, everything changed. Tess, in her excitement, leapt toward the manhole, her paws slipping over the edge. Larry's heart dropped as he shouted, "Tess!" But it was too late. She vanished into the darkness below, leaving only a rustle of leaves in her wake. Panic surged through Larry as he rushed to the edge, peering into the manhole. "Tess! Tess!" he called, his voice trembling. Silence enveloped him, and a cold dread settled in his stomach. He fumbled for his phone, dialing his wife, Sarah, with shaking hands. When she answered, he could barely get the words out. "Sarah, Tess." She fell into the manhole. "What? Larry, that's absurd. She's been acting strange lately," but her voice trailed off, a mix of disbelief and concern. "After everything we've been through, what else could happen?" Larry felt the weight of her words. Just before Christmas, they had faced a life-threatening accident when a car had nearly hit them while crossing the street. Tess had jumped in front, saving Larry from injury but leaving her own leg injured. The thought of losing her now was unbearable. With urgency, he hung up and called for help. He reached out to local authorities and animal rescue teams, explaining the situation. Minutes felt like hours as he paced back and forth, his heart racing. He could only imagine what Tess was experiencing in that dark space, alone and confused. Finally, a team arrived, equipped with the Arizona Vortex, a specialized traction system designed for such rescues. Larry watched anxiously as they set up the equipment, their movements swift and efficient. He could see the determination in their eyes, but doubt gnawed at him. What if it was too late? What if she was hurt? After what felt like an eternity, they lowered the device into the manhole. Larry held his breath, praying for his beloved dog. The minutes dragged on, each second stretching into an agonizing wait. Just as despair began to creep in, he heard a faint whimper echoing from the darkness. "Tess!" he shouted, hope igniting within him. The team worked quickly, adjusting the rigging as they prepared to lift her out. Larry's heart raced faster than ever as they finally felt a tug on the line. With bated breath, they began to pull her up. The moment Tess emerged, her golden fur matted with leaves and dirt, Larry rushed forward, tears of relief streaming down his face. She looked bewildered but unharmed, her tail wagging weakly as she licked his hand. "Oh, Tess!" he exclaimed, wrapping his arms around her, feeling her warmth against him. The team cheered, their efforts rewarded by the sight of the reunited pair. As Tess leaned against him, Larry felt a profound sense of gratitude wash over him. She had been through so much, and yet here she was, safe and sound. He looked at her, his heart full, and whispered, "You're tougher than you look, girl."